The ringed planet of Taraxis fore-shimmered under the twin suns, a world known for its gravity, so heavy it warped the very bones of those born upon it. The Galactic Confederacy had many classifications for species, predators, herbivores, scholars, but only one for worlds like Taraxis and its infamous twin, Earth, Deathworlds. Those who came from them were considered dangerous. Survivors of places where everything, climate, creatures, or other people, tried to kill you. So when Sergeant Kara Miles walked into the Galactic Outpost's training barracks, silence followed her like a shadow. Her boots thudded on metal. Her frame was lean, powerful, her skin marked with pale scars that looked more like memories than wounds. She wore no weapon. She didn't need one. A group of recruits whispered in a corner. "That's her," one muttered, his mandibles clicking nervously. "The human. The one from Earth." Another scoffed, a hulking Vornak soldier named Raxon, towering nearly a meter taller than her. "She's just flesh and bone. Can't be as bad as they say." Raxon had never fought a human before. Kara stopped before the training ring, scanning the line of fresh soldiers. Her voice was calm, clipped, military. "I'm here to instruct you in close-quarters survival. Lesson 1. Don't underestimate anyone, especially the small ones." The recruits chuckled uneasily. "Let's have a volunteer," she said. Raxon stepped forward, his armored tail scraping the floor. "I'll take the little Deathworlder," he growled. "Good," Kara said. "Rules are simple. No lethal force." Raxon grinned. "Understood." The spar began. Raxon lunged first, faster than most species could track. His claws cut through the air like knives. Kara sidestepped, ducking low, using his own momentum to slip behind him. The recruits gasped. He swung again. She parried with an open palm strike, redirecting instead of blocking, using angles instead of strength. Raxon roared in frustration. "You mock me, human?" "Not yet," she said flatly. He moved in a blur, tail whipping, claws outstretched. His hand snapped up and grabbed her by the neck, lifting her off the ground with a triumphant snarl. The recruits shouted warnings, some laughing, others shocked. Kara didn't struggle. She hung there, calm, eyes locked on his. Her voice came out level and quiet. "You've got 5 minutes." He blinked. "What?" "Before I break you." Laughter rippled through the ranks. Raxon grinned wide. "You're funny for prey." He squeezed tighter. Her boots kicked once, then stilled. 1 minute passed. Her face darkened from lack of air, but her eyes never looked away. Instead, she studied his stance, the shift of his feet, the timing of his breath. Calmly, deliberately. 2 minutes. Raxon taunted her, lifting her higher. Pathetic. This is what your world breeds. 3 minutes. She tilted her head slightly, even while choking. You talk too much. 4. The recruits began to murmur. Something about her expression unnerved them. It wasn't fear. It was patience. 5. Kara's right hand shot up, faster than anyone could follow. 2 fingers driving into a pressure cluster just below Raxon's collarbone. His grip faltered. Her knee slammed into his abdomen, once, twice, cracking something inside. In one seamless motion, she dropped, spun, and twisted his arm behind him. The sound that followed was a wet, snapping crunch. Raxon screamed. Before he could recover, she pivoted, locked her forearm against his neck, and in a single, controlled motion, snapped it clean. Silence consumed the ring. She let his body fall gently to the floor, then looked at the stunned recruits. Lesson 2, she said, her voice steady, not winded in the slightest. A Deathworlder doesn't bluff. Crane, the outpost commander, stormed in moments later, eyes wide. Miles, what in the nine suns happened here? Kara saluted. Training exercise, sir. No fatalities. He's breathing barely. Medical drones confirmed it. Raxon's neck was fractured, but reparable. His ego less so. The commander sighed, rubbing his temples. You can't keep breaking recruits. She shrugged. Then tell them to stop grabbing my throat. He gave her a long look. You're impossible. I'm alive, she said. That's the point. Over the next weeks, word of the incident spread across the entire battalion. The story changed with every retelling. Some said she crushed Raxon's skull, others that she killed him and brought him back just to prove a point. Whatever the truth, recruits who once mocked humans now watched her with reverence and a little fear. Her lessons were simple, but brutal. Control the space, not the opponent. Don't waste strength. Spend intent. Every species has limits. Learn where they are and break them. By the third month, her squad had the highest survival rate in the sector's combat trials. Even the veterans from Predator worlds began asking for her tactics. But Kara didn't care about glory. She had seen too many humans die trying to prove they were equal. She just wanted her people respected, not pitted or feared. One night, as she reviewed reports in the dim barracks, she heard a voice behind her. You broke me, Raxon said. She turned. His neck brace glimmered under the lights, but he stood tall, eyes fierce. I told you I would, she said simply. He gave a slow nod. And I learned. You humans, you don't fight for dominance. You fight because you must. Exactly, she said. We fight to end the fight. He extended a massive clawed hand. After a moment, she took it. His grip was firm, respectful. Train me, he said quietly. Properly this time. She smiled faintly. That's more like it. Months later, the Confederacy launched a joint deployment against the Drath Marauders, an enemy known for enslaving weaker worlds. Kara's squad was first to land. The battlefield was chaos. Acid rains, shattered terrain, gravity fluxes. Yet her team, human and alien alike, moved as one unit. Precise. Efficient. Deadly. When the Marauders tried to flank them, it was Raxon who intercepted the attack, his movement echoing the same fluid grace she'd taught him. He didn't hesitate. After the dust settled, the squad had achieved the impossible, 0 casualties in a zone where even drop pods rarely survived. When command commended them, Raxon only said one thing. Humans fight like they breathe. You can't stop them without killing them. And even then, they'll haunt your memory. Months later, the story of the Deathworlder instructor spread far beyond Taraxis 4. New recruits whispered her name with a mix of awe and dread. They said she taught monsters how to fight gently, killers how to think, and warriors how to feel. But those who'd seen her fight remembered something else. How calm she was when her life was in someone else's hands, how she waited, learned, and then ended the fight with precision. The Confederacy archives would later summarize her record in one short note. Do not engage the human in close quarters. She doesn't lose. She simply waits until you do. And somewhere in the barracks of 1,000 worlds, recruits still repeated the warning whispered after that day in the training ring. He grabbed the Deathworlder's neck. 5 minutes later, she broke his without a second warning.